Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It's always nice to see our next guest.
Yeah, is it ever? Republic of Doyle premiered to amazing numbers, and for good reason. Boy, they shot it out of a cannon this year, starting off the show with a great cast in the first episode. Allan Hawco joining us. Of course, he plays Jake Doyle, and Lynda Boyd plays Rose Miller on Republic of Doyle. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Good.
Whenever we see you separately, we always say we'd love to interview together.
And we finally have you together.
And here it is.
High five.
What are you guys doing in town? Allan, what are you doing here?
We're doing like a cross-country sort of tour over the next few months, and today we spent some time with some film students at the
Vancouver Film School.
Vancouver Film School. Sorry, I just had marbles in my mouth. And we're just talking to, we tried to combine the idea of we're going to go across the country and do press. Why not do something super positive to
That's
sort
really
of tie
cool.
into it?
Now, did you guys watch scenes with the students and do a Q&A? Is that how it works?
Yeah, they showed 4 scenes beforehand. And
So
then,
what did they ask you guys?
There's a lot, like when you're training as a young actor, there's a lot of neuroses and a lot of unknowns, and I think it's always good to have, people who are actually doing it kind of go in and let them know that it's okay.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Demystify it a
We
little
still
bit.
have neuroses.
I was going to say the neuroses. they never truly go away.
No, I said get into therapy and stay there. A work in progress.
It's got to be fun, though. I mean, Allan, because, this show really is such a distillation of all your experience and I guess everyone in it as well, but especially for you. I mean, in your role in the show and the writing and directing, producing, the whole bit.
Right.
It's got to be interesting to pass that on because so many people think that's unachievable, like you can't do it.
Yeah, and I had the idea, it's funny because I had the idea when I was in theater school, and I was sitting there trying to pitch it to my teachers who, it's the kind of thing that as an actor, you got to look at it. If you have it in you and you want to go after that kind of stuff, it's always nice to see someone who actually did it. And,
yeah.
I'm one of the lucky ones, and I know that. And I want, whenever I have an opportunity to talk to people who are in theater school or in film school or whatever, to let them know that it is possible if you want to go after it.
You do look like you've lost a lot of weight through the experience. So just a little.
Lynda, now I seem to remember when you first found out you got this role, it was
That's
a
right.
whirlwind and you had to move clear across the country with barely any notice, and because you like to get into your characters, you got a tattoo. I guess there's no tattoo regret, huh, going into the 3rd season?
No, I have no. No, I don't. I still like my tat, except, if I don't keep the arms nice and tight, it gets a bit of that bingo arm thing.
I mean, I remember that too because you were talking about how excited you were about this show, and it was just before it started airing. What was it that really attracted you to Republic of Doyle, and what made you so excited as someone who's been in the acting business?
It's nice to have a job, period, right? As an actor, because I'm always hawking myself out there.
Excitement number 1. I got a job.
Excellent. I'm going to get paid. Okay, good. And I think it was just the adventure of coming from West Coast, which is where I was born and raised, to going to the exact opposite end of Canada, and this new part of Canada that I really didn't know much about, and it's turned out to be life-changing. Like, I want to move there. I want to explore the community more. I feel more at home there than I have felt anywhere for a long, long time.
I say boy at the end of everything now. A little, hey, bye.
Hey, bye. Hey, bye.
Hey, bye.
Now, Allan, we have to say congratulations because the first episode premiere to amazing ratings, and the last time we interviewed you, you had just wrapped shooting with Russell Crowe, and that'll bring us to the scene we're going to see. So maybe you can set it up and let us know where you guys are at in the show.
Sure. Obviously having someone like Russell was a huge thing, and it really goes to speak to his generosity of spirit to come. He's one of the biggest movie stars in the world, and he's one of the best actors alive. And the fact that he traveled across the entire world, like right from Sydney straight through to St. John's, Newfoundland, to come play with us for a little while. It was spectacular. And for me as an actor, to have the opportunity to work with him, and he's got a large, very significant part in this thing. And he gave it, he very unselfish of him.
And in this room, in the scene we're about to see where you guys are doing the standoff, Scott Grimes, Allan Doyle in here, yourself.
Kevin Durant,
Daniel McIver.
I mean, it's just the talent standing here pointing guns at each other is absolutely amazing. So this is, if you saw episode 1, you may know how this finishes, but if you didn't, this will inspire you to watch it all over again. Here we go.
Donnie, Anita would not want you to do this. If you take this any further, it's not about her anymore.
This is about Anita. He needs to be held accountable for what he did to her. He will.
Donnie, look at me. So you winged him a little bit. It's no big deal at this point. Nobody here blames you.
He's right. You know, Donnie, I barely saw anything.
Me either, Donnie.
I'm half blind and jacked up on whiskey and painkillers. Anyway, who am I supposed to be pointing this at again?
Nobody do anything stupid, all right? Jimmy, nobody do anything stupid.
Listen to him, Jimmy. Let's all just relax, okay? We'll take some deep breaths.
Don, I will shoot you.
I have to do this, boy. I have to.
Hey, Allan, how much fun was that scene to shoot?
Well, it was a lot of
Literally.
fun. It was, yeah. It was fun to shoot and it was fun to write. You know, it was fun to put that episode together knowing that, you know, we had not only our heavyweights and our regular cast to sort of wrap up everything that we left with the cliffhanger at the end of season 2, but also to sort of bring in those heavyweights as guest stars. And Russell was very involved in the writing process in terms of great notes on the script, and for months.
I will remain standing at the end of the scene.
He was extremely unselfish. His notes had nothing to do with him. His notes always had to do with the drive, all with the drive of the plot.
Yeah.
He was never interested in what it was about for him, because he knew, you know, he's Russell. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Actor's actor, though.
He's fantastic. He's one of the best actors alive.
I know.
Lynda, Rose and Malachy, of course, the end of last season, just setting off for a beautiful retirement, relaxing in the sunshine. How's it going? How's it going with that after episode 1, season 3?
I think you spend enough time on a beach with somebody, you kind of go like,
You know, I got to scoot.
You've been together for a while. You run out of conversation.
I've done 900 crossword puzzles. I'd like to go home now. So yeah, we go back home and can't really talk about what we do in the new season, can I?
Well, we kind of launched the season, so I think it's fair to say that at the end of episode 1, you decide to go back to work.
That's true. We do. Okay, so we're back in the fold.
Yeah, you can give her now. You can tell.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
This episode on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
Is tomorrow night is really cool because it features heavily Lynda's character and her past. Shannon Tweed, as we all know.
Oh, I forgot Shannon Tweed. Yeah, we just talked to her after she filmed with you guys.
Oh,
so this is super exciting.
Yeah.
A ghost.
And she's from Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Did you know? Oh, that's right.
My mission to sort of cast every Newfoundlander out there, and there's so many of them, you know, like Natasha Hensbridge, I'm coming for you next.
If you thought you escaped Newfoundland, he's coming to get you, man.
I know she still spends a lot of her time there, but Shannon comes back as a ghost of Rose's past.
And it's a good one.
Another skeleton.
Interesting.
And
so
Nick Campbell's
don't
along
miss
for the
it.
ride, too.
Oh, of
that's
course.
right.
So make sure that you tune in to Republic of Doyle. If you missed the first episode, you can go online and watch it on CBC's website so that you can catch up. But 9 o'clock Wednesday nights on CBC, and it's there's a reason why they're getting amazing ratings. Very exciting show.
Thanks,
you guys.
I just thought I'd throw it in there to see. It never works for me when I
it
do
doesn't.
it. Damn it, I just want to get cast in one thing. We're going to take a break, and when we come back...